How's it going, everyone? This is James, and welcome back for more Pokemon Emerald. Last episode, we got our starter Pokemon, which was Torchic. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be exploring more of the Hoenn region to see what kind of Pokemon we can get. Let's go right ahead. Alright, so the first Pokemon you can find in Route 102 is Lotad, the Water Grass type Pokemon. You don't really see any other Water Grass type Pokemon in the game, so this Pokemon and its evolution line, is a very unique typing. Now the thing is, when it comes to Lotad, it evolves at level 14, and then you need a Water Stone in order to get it to its final form, which is Ludicolo. Now Lotad is a very nice Pokemon to actually use. You can use it as a Grass type Pokemon, or you can use it as a Water type Pokemon, or you can use it for both. I recommend using this Pokemon as a Rain Dance user, because it has two abilities that can actually be very useful when it comes to, well, in any kind of battle. So, for example, if you had a Ludicolo, and actually, you know what, I'll stick with Lotad. If you have a Lotad, it uses Rain Dance. If it has Swift Swim, it can move faster in the rain. Or if it has Rain Dish, it can regen 1/16 of its health every turn. I kind of recommend the bonus speed if you have a Ludicolo or a Lotad or anyone that's just like, that's pretty beefy in a way. But other than that, if you just like the bonus health, like after every turn, then you can get a Rain Dish Pokemon, or a Rain Dish Lotad actually. Other than that, it focuses on its special stats such as special defense and special attack. And when it comes to attack and defense, it doesn't really focus on that, but in this generation, it doesn't really need it. So this Pokemon is a really good Pokemon to actually get if you want it on your team. So the next Pokemon is actually like the complete opposite, even though it's also a Grass type Pokemon. It's going to be a Seedot. Now, Seedot also evolves at level 14, and however, it does not use a Water Stone to evolve. It uses a Leaf Stone in order to evolve into Shiftry. Nuzleaf and also Shiftry have a, I want to say, unique typing as well as a Grass Dark type. I don't know if there's any other Grass type Pokemon, Grass Dark type Pokemon in the franchise, but when I think of Grass and Dark type, I think of the Seedot line, specifically Nuzleaf and Shiftry. Now, the only problem with the Seedot family is that it focuses more on attack, and it doesn't really have anything in order to complement that stat. So this is basically another case when it comes to, how should I say, Mightyena. When it gets to Shiftry, it kind of lacks. I will say that in further generations, such as Gen 4, it does gain that attack and special attack split when it comes to moves, the physical special split, which can be very useful. So like in Gen 4, if you have a Shiftry, you can actually have it learn Night Slash, have it learn Leaf Blade, and it can be a really nice Pokemon to have. So if you don't want a Lotad, but you want a Grass type, I do recommend Seedot also. It's like, Seedot is a really nice Pokemon to have. It's just like, it's not as good as Lotad, so just keep that in mind when you want to catch a Seedot. Also, in Pokemon Emerald, Seedot is a 1% chance, so unless you want to torture yourself, yeah, I think it's better to like maybe hold off on Seedot. I do believe, just going off my memory, I do believe that Nuzleaf has a higher chance of being encountered later on in some other route. So there is that. Don't take my word for it, because this is just memory, okay? So there's that. Now the next Pokemon is going to be Ralts. Now, when it comes to Ralts, it is a really nice Pokemon. Not when you first catch it, however, because it'll only know Growl. It takes a while for it to actually learn an actual attack. I do believe it learns Confusion at level 10, but until then, it's gonna take a while in order to actually get to that level. However, level 20, it'll be Kirlia, and then level 30, it'll be Gardevoir. Now, I will talk about Gardevoir for a little bit, but when it comes to the other two Pokemon, actually, and that will go with all the other Pokemon that you can't really encounter in the wild, I will actually be talking about them in the beginning of an episode where you actually reach around these levels. So, if I have a good amount of my Pokemon being like level 20 or so, then I will talk about Kirlia, and then the same goes to Gardevoir when it comes to level 30. And again, that goes with all the other Pokemon that we're gonna actually be running into, or all the other Pokemon that we cannot find. I'm talking in circles, but it's besides the point. But like I said, I want to talk about Gardevoir just a little bit. If you want a Gardevoir, it is a really good special defense and special attack Pokemon. The only thing, however, is that its attack and defense are mediocre. So this Pokemon can get hit by, let's say, a Bug-type move, and it will go down pretty easily. In retrospect, or in on the other side of its weaknesses, such as Dark-type moves, it can pretty much hold its own. This is why I like to think that Gardevoir got a nerf in Gen 4 because of the physical special split, because now like moves like Bite and Crunch can actually take out Gardevoir really, really easily. But in this gen, it can kind of hold its own when it comes down to it. So if you want a Psychic-type Pokemon, and there's not too many Psychic-type Pokemon that you would find in this game that you would actually like, the other Pokemon you would actually find and be like pretty like, oh hey, this is pretty good, it would be an Abra. And even then, Abra, you need to evolve it by trading for the final evolution for Alakazam. But like I said, if you want a Psychic type, then Ralts/Kirlia/Gardevoir is a really nice choice. Just be aware that it's going to take a little bit to actually give it an actual move to use. And the last Pokemon is going to be Surskit. You cannot find this in Pokemon Emerald. However, you can find this in Ruby and Sapphire as a 1% chance. I want to say it's not really worth too much when it comes down to getting a Surskit. I don't see a lot of people using a Surskit, and the Bug and Water type combo, it's interesting, but then when it evolves into a Masquerain, it becomes a Bug and Flying type, which is very standard when it comes to actual Bug type Pokemon. There's a good amount of Bug Flying type Pokemon in the game, and it's just one of those Pokemon where it's just like, it's alright, I guess, but it's not the best in the world. I kind of wish it kept its Bug and Water typing for the final evolution, but it just doesn't work out. And Masquerain, it is a fast Pokemon. It is a really fast Pokemon. This whole evolutionary line focuses on speed. But as it's frail and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't really hold up that well. So, I mean, like, if you like that Pokemon, then you can go right ahead. 102. Now, there's like one Pokemon I want to get, and it's like a 1% chance, and that is fun because it can be really, really daunting to get a 1% chance Pokemon. So I'm gonna have to like either maybe speed this up or cut it out, which I'm probably just gonna cut it out because it's probably gonna take a little bit. So I will see you guys when I actually find that Pokemon. There he is! Seedot, there you go. It took me like 30 minutes to find this guy. Now, Embers, do not kill. I will banish you. Okay, you know what? I think this is good enough because I feel like I'm gonna crit. Now, when it comes to critical hits, it ignores any stat buffs on the opposing Pokemon, so I am calling it good from here. So, go catch it now. Please don't be hard to catch. Good, there we go. Got Seedot. Alright, Seedot's data was added to the Pokédex. This is our first Pokemon, actually, as well. It hangs off of branches and absorbs nutrients. When it finishes eating, its body becomes so heavy that it drops to the ground with a thump. Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and name this Pokemon. I got a name for it, actually. I've been thinking about it. I had plenty of time to actually think about it because it took me so long to actually find this guy. Because this guy is a 1% chance, and I get a feeling, actually, that this Pokemon is easier to find in other routes. So, I kind of played myself, but that's fine. Apricot. Let's go ahead and check Apricot's nature and all that. Oh, awakens quickly from sleep, so we have that, and I do believe Calm is a special defense buff, and oh god, I don't know what else. I think attack is lowered. No, that's fine. That's okay, because Apricot is a grass type, and I could be definitely wrong when it comes to the nature. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal, and I'll be right back. Alright, now we're back at Route 102, we can finally move on and never look at this place ever again. I'm gonna go ahead and switch Apricot out front because Apricot needs some leveling. However, when it comes to Apricot, Apricot is like level 3 and only knows Bide and Growl. Or Harden, I mean, sorry. If you have a Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. What if I have no Pokemon? What would you do then? Would you beat me up? So this is basically what a trainer battle is. It's like if your eyes meet, then you battle, and that's when you go on from there. You know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try not use Body Dash because I know what my level difference is. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out because I'm pretty sure that Poochyena is gonna take me out in 2 shots. Yep, possibly. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and use Scratch. It's gonna take like 3 shots. Yep. Don't worry about this. So when it comes to trainer battles, I think I said this in the last episode, but trainer battles give you more XP because, well, of course they're trainer battles, and it's more profitable, but it's more limited when it comes down to it. So like some trainers will probably not battle you again, or you're just gonna have to wait a long time. Good thing, thanks. Good critical hit on the last. Okay, on the last turn. Elijah, I should have trained mine more. Oh well, that's your fault. Sounds like a you problem. Sounds like a personal problem. So, Apricot, how much XP you got from that? Yeah, okay, so 11 more will get you to level 4. There's gonna be a move out there that's gonna be like, oh, this was not required by the way, but there's gonna be a move out there that's gonna be beneficial for C-Dot, and it's gonna be in the form of a TM, so it's gonna be a little bit until we get to it. Alright, Matt, and it's like the same thing. I will see you guys after this battle. Alright, both Embers and Apricot grew a level out of that. It's level 4. Apricot's level 4 and Embers is level 8. No moves were learned yet. I'm gonna go ahead and skip these battles if I can, and I'll come back to them later. But right here's 2 Oran Berries and 2 Pecha Berries. Berries are really useful when it comes to battling. They can heal status inflictions, or they can give you more HP during a battle, where you don't really have to waste a turn in order to heal, so it's pretty beneficial. And I'm gonna skip this trainer if I can. There's an item down here, by the way, which is a potion. I'm gonna try to hoard these potions as much as possible. Uh-oh. Oh, you. I hate you. I'm gonna keep winning and aim to be the best trainer to help me further my career. No, I don't want to. Apricot grew to level 5, and Embers almost gets to level 9. I ended up in your tree. Yeah, it sucks to suck, huh? Too bad. Ruin your life. Have fun. Also, we're in Petalburg City. Anyways, when it comes to Petalburg City, it's basically a place that you get to come back at a later point in time. Because there's a gym leader here, which you'll find out who it is in a little bit. But other than that, there's really nothing else you can do here. I mean, go to the market if you want to buy some stuff, or you can just go talk to people if you feel social, but I feel none of these things. So let's go ahead and go to the gym. And guess who it is? It's your dad. Hmm? Well, if it isn't James. So you're all finished moving in. I'm surprised how you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see. You're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, James. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I like to get a Pokemon, please. I love how Wally walks in here like, hello, I would like to buy stuff. I like to buy a Pokemon, please and thank you. You're, oh, alright. You're Wally, right? I'm going to go stay with my relatives in Vindenturf Town. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. But I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. James, you heard that right. Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. It's a Zigzagoon. Oh wow, a Pokemon. I'll give you a Pokeball too. Go for it. I love how you just give him one Pokeball. Just one. It's fun. Thank you. Would you really come with me? Okay, here we go. Field trip. Going on a field trip with Wally. So this is basically the Pokemon catching tutorial, even though I caught a Pokemon. Yeah, it's a fun time. At least they make it a little bit more, you know, just subtle. So you're just really just supervising him. James, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? I'm giving him this voice because I want to. Please watch me and see if I can catch one properly. You know, it's just like, how do you not catch one properly? I swear to God, if that was a shiny, I was gonna lose my mind. But it usually doesn't happen that way. What's really bad when it comes to Ralts in this one, if it's a shiny, the next time you see this Ralts, oh, good job. The next time you see this Ralts, it's not going to be a shiny, if it was a shiny in this situation. I hope you miss again. Okay. Also, I do believe Ralts' catch rate is kind of not low, but it's not as like a Zigzagoon. So catching a Ralts in this one is kind of weird. I would not recommend this. I do believe the AI actually tries to go for 2 tackles because it just makes sense. Good job, Wally. You got Ralts. Hip hip hooray. I did it. It's my Pokemon. Thank you. Let's go back to the gym. I don't know if I should give him this voice. I feel like I'm just making fun of him now. So did it work out? Thank you. Yes, it did. Here's your Pokemon back. James, thank you for coming along with me. You two are why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take really good care of it. I mean, I don't care. Have fun. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, James. Okay, bye. Now, James, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, James. But that's only after you become stronger. Okay, thanks. You're calling me weak. That's cool. Man, I love my dad. He fucking just calls me weak and sends me on my way. That sounds good. Why am I going in here? I don't know. Did I heal? I did heal. I don't need to heal. But now, we are good to go. I don't think we need to do anything else in Petalburg City. And, well, we could stock up some items because our bags are looking pretty slim. I'm not gonna lie. So, let's just go in the market just for a bit. Oh my god, shopping! Ah! Okay, so I do want to buy some antidotes and some paralysis heal. Oh my god, no, not that much. Let's buy 3. 3 antidotes, 3 paralysis heals. And when it comes to awakening, I am not really too concerned about that. I can just wake up in battle. It's completely okay. And when it comes to repels, I mean... Repels do, well, of course, repel wild Pokemon. For 100 steps. However, I kind of don't want to waste my money on them. I'm completely okay about just like running away from Pokemon as of now. Alright, other than that, I got everything else done around here. There's really not a lot of other stuff we gotta be doing around here. So next time on Pokemon Emerald, I guess we're going to be going to Rustboro City and fighting Roxanne. Probably not in the next episode, but you know, in a future episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.